What's up, YouTube? My name is Silver, and welcome to the Streamer University, where we'll react to streaming lessons, break down the best advice, and learn how to grow together as content creators. Class is officially in session. Let's get started.
Listen with them. Yo, if you hear my voice, clap once. If you hear my voice, clap twice. Welcome to class, How to Get Lucky 201. Guys, today's
How to Get Lucky
be different than
201.
yesterday's. I'll go over some of the same things. It's mostly going to be new stuff. If you heard about yesterday's class, it will not be the same
I'm glad
thing.
you like that emote, Zay. I'm very happy with that emote.
All right, keep your hand up. Kiera, are you here? Kiera? All right, Isabella, I need you to stay after class.
Why?
We'll talk about it after class.
See, I told you he's
Because you are the only person here who did the homework assignment. Round of applause. I assigned you all homework last night. Isabella's the only one who submitted it. What is the question?
But the mobile app was down.
Yes. Eat your food, Zay.
And that,
Eat your
and I
food.
know it was down, and I trust you
I'm
all.
happy it's chicken.
He's just the only person who was able to figure it out in this class. I want to reward that, so just stay
I
after
have a
class,
hot
Norman, if you
pocket.
would, Isabella. There is a new homework assignment. We will talk about it. You should be able to do it in class. It's very easy. If you can't submit it on the app, that's all right. Ultimately, the homework's for you guys. All right, y'all. I had this question on the board. Anyone have thoughts on this? Off rip. Do streamers make too much money? No? No?
I'm going to say this with the gusto in my chest. No. We make too little money. That's kidding.
Who, me?
I heard we make more than rappers.
More than rappers?
I heard that.
Do you think that makes sense?
I think it do.
Yes.
I think it do.
Okay.
I feel like I just cashed like 200K last night. Bro.
200K? Last night? Damn. That's pretty good.
200,000?
All right. Really, we think streamers make a lot, right? Streamers make a lot. We know streamers make a lot of money. I think we've heard this before. Guys, today we're going to talk a little bit about that and something I think a few of you in this class are dealing with. Guys, today, the class is stop clip farming and start making money. Okay. A lot of you guys here are great at farming.
Interesting.
You get millions of views. You get more views than me, but you're not making money equivalent to maybe the attention that you are receiving. We're going to unpack why. We're going to start talking about how to build a larger audience, a larger community, people who watch you long form, not just your clips. Also, real quick, one more round of applause for yourselves. Congratulations, everybody.
Yeah.
You guys have accomplished a lot. I think you should be proud of yourselves. If you don't know, these are the facts. 92% of people go live once, they never go live again. That is 92%
That's crazy to
of
me.
all of Twitch. They only go live one time. So if you've gone live twice, you're in the top 10%. 20 viewers is the amount of viewers you need to be in the top 1%. Raise your hands. Who's got 20 viewers?
No.
You're a 1%.
I don't think I do.
1%. You are all 1%ers. All right. Next. Guys, 1 million people applied to Streamer U, and you are the few who made it in. One more round of applause.
Damn, can you imagine
And
a
I got
million
one more
people signing up for this
you
class?
all.
And we
Most
get
of
to watch
you
it for
fail.
free? That's kidding.
Guys, most of you are gonna fail.
What is fail? What you mean by fail?
What do I mean by fail? Did you feel like you made it when you went to Streamer U? Do you feel like you got an opportunity that you can grasp and you might skyrocket?
Yes, I did.
You might have felt that. You got excited.
Yeah.
That won't happen for most of you. Here are the stats. Last year's Streamer U.
Okay, we know
This is
this.
last year. People who attended 2025 Streamer U. I looked at their viewership a month before Streamer U.
Right.
Then I looked at the viewership last month.
Right.
On average, that whole group's down 287 viewers. That whole group. All right? The median, okay? That's the person in the middle. You slash off the biggies, you slash off the lowest. Okay? They gained 4 viewers. 4 viewers, that's it. Streamer U, 4 viewer change after a year. 56% of all participants lost viewers or only gained single-digit viewers. That's year over year,
Okay.
okay? So this opportunity, this once-in-a-lifetime miracle, for most of you, it ain't gonna mean shit. It'll be a cool memory, all right? But that's all it will ever be. Maybe you made extra money this weekend. Congratulations, you got a few thousand in the bank. Ron probably is getting $250,000. That's nice. but that's all it will be. It will not effectively change your life. Jason, because honestly, there's things Ron can learn, and you can always learn at any level. Thank you. Yes. All right, that's the bad news.
Yes. You're never too old to learn, all right? I'm learning from a teacher that's younger than me, all right? Ludwig is, I guess, 31 years old. I'm 34, all right? I'm learning from someone who's younger than me. You can always learn something new. Don't ever get too big-headed that you say you know everything.
That's the bad news, all right? But we want to be different. We want to be the ones who succeed. How do we do that? First off, we have to ask ourselves an honest question. Raise your hand by show of hands. Do you want to be a streamer?
Yes. I want to raise my hand, but I don't want to mess up the view again.
All right? Now, we're going to sit on this for a moment. Do you want to be a streamer? This question about it. Because maybe you don't actually want to be a streamer. You want to have what streaming can get you. But there are quicker, better, more efficient ways to do that. Maybe you actually just want to be rich. Maybe you want a large social media following. Maybe you want to have a creative outlet. Streaming might not be the best path to do this. Now, I think when people talk about streamers, we talk about the big guys, talk about the Kais, we talk about the Speeds. That's awesome. That is a very small number of all streamers. That is realistically not going to be you. I have 3 examples for us today. I have a top 100 streamer in the world, I have a top 1,000 streamer in the world, and I have a top 10,000 streamer in the world. I'm gonna show you guys all their revenue and their viewership.
Oh, damn.
We're gonna
see numbers. That's actually scary, isn't it?
With Mr. Number 95, guys, we were starting off, excuse me, with myself.
He's number
I'm gonna show you how much money I
95?
make. I'm the 95th biggest streamer on Twitch. I also stream on YouTube. It doesn't include that, but I'm like maybe top 100, I'm somewhere in there, right? These are my metrics. If they line up with yours, okay, then your revenue will probably be similar to mine. I don't stream nearly as much as some other guys. I have 9,500 subs. All right.
He's number
For me
60 for English
specifically,
channels.
Okay, we're gonna go through some expenses that I have. Here's my expenses. This is just the month of June. Everything here is for the month of June. Payroll, $225,000. That is for the
He
50
pays
employees that I
people
have.
for
Next,
250.
travel, $55,000. That's a higher number than normal. I ran an event. I had to fly a bunch of streamers out. That's that travel expense.
Holy
Next
crap.
up, events. That is the production of the event. Nice. Next, marketing. Again, similar for the event. It's another $10,000. Final total for the month of June is just the expense.
This man spends $359,000 a month. and I could barely pay my rent. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy numbers.
Expense is what I spent. $359,000. Wow. This was just for the month of June, yes. Question?
That's exactly what a 9 to 5 are making a year, but yours is good.
That is way more than most 9 to 5 makers in a year, yeah. All right, now's the fun part, guys. Now's the fun part. How much do you get to make? How much do you get to make, y'all? All right, this was the event that I did, by the way. That's why some of the costs were higher. The payroll's normal. I did an event called MCSR Ranked World Championships. It's a Minecraft speedrunning event. Anyway, let's talk about how much I made. How did I pay for all of that? Well, good news for me. Merch sales. I got $7,800. Wow. Not bad.
Wow.
YouTube. That's just the YouTube revenue. This includes YouTube live streams, shorts, and videos. 270,000. Twitch gonna be smaller for me, guys. I do not make as much on Twitch. 57,000. I only run about 6 minutes of ads an hour.
So, just on Twitch alone, this guy, this streamer, YouTuber, Ludwig. I'm gonna call him Ludwig. Makes $57,000 a month just on Twitch alone, and the amount of money that you make in a year, like at a regular job, is like what? 40,000, 50,000 a year. That's a year. He made that in a month. Holy shit.
I have 9,500 subs. That's about what you make for that. The biggest bulk of my money, though, I made a pivot in my life. I decided I wanted to stop being viewer funded. All right, I did a subathon, had the most subs any streamer did. I had like an average of 20, 30,000 subscribers. I ran a higher density of ads. And then I said, you know what? I don't feel good as a multimillionaire getting these people to pay me money. I didn't like getting 100 gifts. It made me feel weird. I'm gonna start pivoting to get most of my bread from sponsors. That's the biggest cut of this. Okay, I'm a Red Bull athlete. I have an AT&T sponsorship.
Fives, of course I remember you, man. Welcome in, Fives. We are learning how to become better and successful streamers. Welcome on in. I finally recovered from the Kaioken ×4 exploding. Hey, it takes time to recover from those things, but I'm glad that you recovered, and welcome on back.
And I also have an Alienware partnership. These are long-term partnerships. All right, and I do one-off deals as well, as you guys do. This number's 800,000. Okay?
Oh my, 800,000 for sponsors.
1.1 mil.
Holy crap.
Now, this is the flashy number. This is the top 100. Why am I showing you this? It is not just a flex, although I am flexing.
Although I
It is
am
because
flexing.
this is what you get to see. This is what people love to show you. They love to show you the top 100. But you guys aren't top 100. Not all of you, at least. Some of you in this room are. Maybe you want to be. Maybe you'll get there. What does Miss Top 1000 look like? I'm keeping this person anonymous. These stats are real, though. This person is a gamer. They average 1,200 viewers. All right? They stream 130 hours. Their sub count is 1,600. And if you go to Twitch Tracker, you guys can all do this later, by the way. TwitchTracker.com. Look up your Twitch channel name. They will tell you what number you are. If your number is lower, they might tell you what percentile you are in. Okay, top.
Okay, so none of these numbers are like these like secrets.
Anyway,
Okay.
this is a real person who is in the top 1,000. They're not exactly 1,000, but they're close to it. Right. This is all of their viewership. All right, how much do they make? How much does a top 1,000 streamer get? Sponsorships, $0. Asked them why. They said they think their agency's ass. They haven't had a deal. Okay, it's a much different number.
Well, here's the thing about sponsorships, all right? And I'm going to say this because I have absolutely no idea how to get into the world of sponsorships. It's one of the reasons why I'm watching this video with you guys, I guess. Obviously, I think I'm too soon for any of this, but I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to be better, and learn a couple of tricks and things. That was the whole point of why I'm doing this video, or this stream. But so sponsorships to me confuse me. How do you get sponsorships? Well, in my mind, you have to be big enough to be noticed for the sponsorships, right? That's whether that's viewership or subs or whatever. You just have to, you got to be big enough for the sponsors to, you have to be a bigger fish, basically. All right, I'm going to take my dad's words of fishing innuendo and turn it into this. You have to be a bigger fish in order for you to get sponsors. That's the reality of it, I think. Now, that's not for everything. I'm sure there's probably small mom and pop shops out there that would like to sponsor you for future things and what have you, or what. It's not like a guarantee thing that if you're going to get bigger, you're going to get sponsors. But in my mind, you get more traction if you're bigger. That's how I'm taking that. I have no idea if I'm right or wrong.
YouTube, 150. How little? Only 150. They're not posting really long form videos. They're mostly doing shorts. There's not a lot of revenue coming from the YouTube. They're more of a streamer than a creator with multiple verticals. All right? Twitch, 10,000. That's a good amount of money.
That's a great amount of money. They're doing good.
Well. All right? And if you go
10,000
back
a
to the hours
month.
a week,
So 10,000 a month. There's 12 months in a year. They're making $112,000 a year. That's not bad money, right? To make a living.
question, they stream 130 hours.
I probably could have did my math wrong there. I have no idea. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, all right? If I did my math wrong, let me know.
30 hours.
A week or month?
For the month, this is all the month of June. So in total, this top 1,000 streamer made $10,250. That's a good amount of money, right? You make $100K a year being a streamer. That's not bad. All right. Well, let's go one further. Let's go to top 10,000, Mr. 10,000. This streamer is a variety streamer. It's a real person. It's real stats. They average 150 viewers. Maybe some of you in this room average a similar amount. They streamed 180 hours, the most of me or top 1,000 That's their sub count. That's how many years they've been doing it.
6 years.
All right, let's check the revenue for June. Sponsorship, 700.
Okay.
They actually made some effort to get a deal.
See,
That
they're
makes sense. They've
smaller,
been
but they
doing it
got
6 years.
they got
They have better
sponsorships.
relationships
So
to
my
get
my
sponsors.
theory is
YouTube,
not correct.
$0. They have no YouTube presence at all.
That's not good, man.
Twitch, $3,000. Grand total, $3,700. All right. Now, I need you to put this into perspective. That is a top 10,000 streamer in the world.
Right.
That is not a small streamer. That is a big streamer. How many streamers are there in the world? Anyone have a guess?
My guess, how many streamers are there? I'm gonna go lowball and say there's about 7. No, I'm gonna go 5.5 million streamers. That's my
Someone
number.
give me a
I have
guess.
no idea if I'm
100,000.
wrong.
Just in the month of June, how many people went live?
5 million.
Just on Twitch. 5 million?
5 mil.
It's not a bad guess, Jason. You're wrong.
Oh.
6.2 million people.
On Twitch?
And
So,
that guy is better
I
than
wasn't off by a lot, but I was off.
4 million. Top 10,000. And how much is he making? 3,000. 3,000. They're making about 40K a year, right? Roughly 40K a year. And that's top 10,000 in the world. Okay? The numbers aren't wrong. People trick you. They say stream makes a lot of money. It does.
Right.
For me. But this whole streaming system is rich gets richer. The top makes a fuck ton. When a sponsor wants to do a deal, are they going to small streamers? No. They're trying to hit up iShow Speed, then they go, that's out of our budget. Then they go down the list. They go down the list until eventually they're stuck with me. All right? So I just need you guys to internalize this. I'm going to ask you one more time. Do you want to be a streamer?
So, I would like to get your guys' take on this, there, chat. What do you guys feel about these numbers so far? Like, do you think that they're way too much, way too little? Did you think that these numbers were going to be like that? Because I sure the hell didn't. Those numbers are ridiculous in my brain, but I want to get some feedback from you guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'll keep the video going, but I would like to know what you guys' thoughts on this so far.
Are you happy with the lifestyle? Let's say for the rest of your life, you are a streamer who's the 10,000th biggest streamer in the world. That is a successful streamer. You're making 4K a month. All right? Are you happy with that? And fuck no. You're saying fuck no. Okay, but what if that's the reality? Is it only worth it if you're top 100? Or are you happy doing the act itself? Is what you are actually chasing being rich, being famous? Or do you enjoy streaming so much that regardless of the amount you make, you would love to do it for that amount of income? Is it enough that you are full-time, or do you want to hit these higher pursuits? And is streaming actually the path you should take to do that? That's what I'm asking you.
I enjoy streaming. I do. Even though my anxiety beats me up, even though it makes me feel very anxious to be here. I do enjoy streaming. I love entertaining, and my ultimate goal in life that I would like to have or to be able to do is to do something positive in the world that's rememberable, right? Whether that's, making one of you guys laugh that had a bad day, or something as, changing someone's life when I have the ability to do so in a positive direction. Those are things that I want to do as a streamer. And that's my ultimate goal. But you gotta want the money first. You can't help others if you can't help yourself. That's the reality. So.
Are you trying to be a streamer in 10 years who's making 5K a month? That's the question, and I don't know the answer. You gotta ask yourselves. There's some people in here who are streaming for the first time at Streamer U. Maybe they're trying out. You don't have to be a streamer, yo. I know it's the buzz, but there are a bunch of other paths. You can be a YouTuber. You can just be a short form creator. You can be just a social influencer. You could be a real estate mogul if you want to make money. There's a lot of other paths you can take in life. You can just work a 9 to 5 with something you're passionate about. You don't have to be a streamer. It's not a guaranteed success. You're not all gonna be making millions. All right, let's keep it rolling. Does this sound like you? I want to see hands if at any point I'm talking about someone or something you're dealing with. I struggle to handle juggling clips and YouTube and streams. Hands up if that sounds like you. Keep your hands up.
Yeah. I struggle. I do. I try to be consistent with it, but I do struggle.
Keep your hands up if you guys don't understand how YouTube works. All right?
Oh, that's a big one. Huh? My hand is up high.
Put your hand up, keep your hand up if this sounds like you. My clips do really well, but I don't know how to convert to long form viewers. I should see more hands up because I looked. 9 of the people in this class, I looked at you guys. You're averaging around maybe 100 to 300 viewers. Your clips are banging. You guys have hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram. You got millions of views. You got more views than me on your clips, but they're not converting.
Damn.
Okay, have you ever wondered why?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear some theories. Who's got a theory? Why are you not converting? Why are you getting all the success on IG, TikTok, but not on long form? What's up?
At least in terms of streaming, sometimes I feel like I don't see the personality of a streamers on the, like their personality on long form versus short form. Like they're a completely different person when it comes to long form streams. So you don't really see their character.
You're not gonna get
I
that
think that's a
problem with
really
me.
good
I'm the
point. I'm
same
gonna say this
person
louder
as
for
I
y'all
am
to
streaming
hear.
as I am on my YouTube
I'm
channel.
gonna repackage it a different way. The expectation of the viewer is not met when they go to the long form content. That is what is happening to you. All right? Now, before we jump into that, I have a question for y'all. What is worth more? All right, there's a little quiz time, pop quiz. Is a TikTok follower worth more? A Twitch follower? Or a YouTube follower? All right, by show of hands, who thinks TikTok? By show
it's
of
definitely
hands, who
YouTube.
thinks Twitch? By show of hands, who thinks YouTube? Round of applause for Valkyrie, only one who got it right. It is Twitch. It is Twitch. Why
Really?
is it Twitch? Why is it Twitch? Why is a YouTube viewer not worth more? Jason, what you want?
I'm gonna answer your question.
Jason, what's your answer?
Because Twitch is the smallest platform out of the 3.
Why would that make them more valuable? If I have a follower on Truth Social, is that more valuable?
Okay, so
Because Twitch
Let
is
me,
easily monetized.
let me throw my 2 cents in here. Why would Twitch be more important to have followers than YouTube? YouTube, to my knowledge, is the biggest platform you can be on. I think. I do not know, but YouTube has been around a lot longer than Twitch in my mind. So I would think they have a bigger following. The only thing I can think of that would be a reason why Twitch followers would be more important is because I just had it in my head and I lost it. It was in my head. I like to think it's the immediate of notifying your viewers that you have gone live. When you hit the follow button, it sends out a going live thing to all your followers, so you'd be recognized and noticed more immediately. I guess. I do not know if this is right. This is just my guess.
Twitch is easily monetized? Okay. Why?
Because there's just a lot of ways people can give you money, I suppose.
Okay.
I think because you could still earn revenue on YouTube even if you don't like if they don't follow.
Okay, they're all
still-
thinking about the money. I'm
You know,
just thinking
it's
about
Is your argument for YouTube?
viewability of
Okay.
people coming in.
YouTube is wrong. I believe Twitch is the correct answer, and I'm down to be debated on this. I think if you were to have 10,000 followers on TikTok, 10,000 followers on Twitch, and 10,000 followers on YouTube, you'd be making more money as the Twitch streamer. Okay? And ultimately, the reason why is the viewer buy-in. A viewer is going to be much more engaged as a Twitch follower than a TikTok follower. If you think about a TikTok follower, that's pretty straightforward. If they watch every single TikTok you post, they probably see 30 minutes of your face in a month. Total. All right? A YouTube viewer, how much are they seeing your face in a month? It's gonna be more, but there's edited videos, how many videos you're uploading. Average Twitch viewership, they might spend 30 minutes in one Twitch stream. And you can easily pump out stream a day if you really want. you also have a better relationship with a live viewer than you do with a YouTube comment.
So apparently, Andy, the answer is Twitch. I thought YouTube as well. So don't feel bad about it. But according to the professor here, Twitch is the way to go for what's worth more. I think YouTube, but
They're not always commenting. Most people don't comment, and you're likely not replying to all the comments. But in chat, you're always talking to chat. You got chat on your phone right now. Chat's probably saying some shit right now. You probably looked over and read them.
chat, you're not saying anything to me. I'm just kidding.
Has anyone read a YouTube comment while I've been here? No.
My brain is saying never take advice from someone who gets paid to be stupid. But I guess there's a reason he's famous. I mean, again, I do not know anything about Ludwig as a streamer, as a person. Apparently, he's a big-time streamer because he's in the top 100 of the Twitch views. Yeah, I do not know. I'm not taking everything he says like full blown. You know, I'm taking it with a grain of salt, filtering it through to what I believe is the correct ways of how I want to pursue it. But this is a good way for me to get a little bit more inside track, and for you guys too, if you want to be a streamer, of what the thought process is in the big fish of the sea that is Ludwig, apparently.
Has anyone read a TikTok comment while I've been here? Yes. So if you need to sell merch and you have 100 Twitch viewers, or you get a 100 view YouTube video, which one's better? You're trying to push merch to someone. Probably the Twitch follower. They're probably more likely to go buy that. Lacey, why are you disagreeing? What's your point?
No, I'm not disagreeing. The followers, yes, but YouTube has a way better system of getting recommended. So even if you have if you have 100 followers on Twitch, you're not gonna. There's no really chance to get 1,000 viewers.
Correct. There is no discoverability. That is correct. But that is a different question. The question is pound for pound, which one's worth more?
Worth more money, not just worth more.
Worth more money, correct. All right, guys, we're gonna tackle your problem today. My clips do great, but I can't get a lot of viewers. Here's the deal. You cannot always be the clip. Except for one guy. Hey. But this is real. What happens to you guys is you're really good at farming clips. I think at this point, a lot of you really understand intrinsically when a moment happens that, oh, that was the clip. I'm gonna tell my clipper, or maybe you are your own clipper, you run your own clip account. Tonight, I'm gonna post that. I fucking nailed it. All right? You guys feel pretty good about that at this point.
I try to keep the clips coming, but it's not easy.
The issue is, you get that clip. How long is that in your 4-hour stream? A minute?
No, it's okay. So my clips are generally anywhere between 15 to 30 seconds long. I try not to do anything longer than that because I think that the average viewer will not want to watch a full minute clip. They'll want to just keep scrolling. That's what I say in my head. I never go over any time of that unless it's really funny and it's really good for the payoff. But that's another thing.
All right. So then what happens? That person sees you on IG. You get an awesome clip. They go to your stream, and what are you doing? Are you farming a clip at every moment?
Exactly.
No, you're a person. All right. We're not always exciting. We're not always on. I know I'm not. Okay, there are people who are. There are people who have balanced energy. iShowSpeed has insane energy. Literally every second of that stream, you're like, holy shit, how is he still going? I can't do that. I'm a limited quantity guy. And then I need to go take a bath. That's me. I'm honest with myself. I know my strength isn't to perform in a way that will not be met when the viewer comes to see me. I have to be authentically me at all points.
That's exactly what I am. I'm authentically me all the time.
The person that you see in the clip should be the person that they experience in the live stream. All right? Otherwise, they're just gonna get bored and leave. You're not the clip you in every waking moment. Except for wrong.
That roast.
Why did I show these people? What's special about these people? Any guesses? They are all on StreamerU, but there's something more.
They've grown a lot lately.
They've grown a lot. That's true.
They're always themselves.
They're always themselves. I like that.
So their online and offline personalities are kind of similar.
So these three are 3 of the 5 most successful streamers from last year. These are who you should aspire to be this year. All right. These people
Okay.
have all increased.
I'm definitely
by,
down to be with the man with the
5,000
clown
average
face.
views. They all went in with
I have no
hundreds.
problems with that.
They now have 1,000 viewers. Okay, they're now doing amazing. Okay, I think they all have different strengths. We're gonna go all through one by one. What did Tota do at Streamer U? Built probably the strongest relationships of anyone at that event. That was able to get him, friends with Kai, friends with Ray, and Mafia-Thon 3. Okay, to build a foundation, but build relationships with people here. Okay, Arky, I think, is one of the kings of authenticity. Arky wears his heart on his sleeve. It is obvious to everyone who's with him and everyone who watches him. So what you get in the clip is what you get when you hang out with him in real life. It's what you get when you watch him online. He's the same guy.
Yeah, no,
Yana,
I'm the same
probably
guy.
one of the
I
nicest
live my heart on my
motherfuckers I've ever
sleeve.
met.
You know, it is what
And
it is. That tattoo
she's
on my
always
shoulder
like
is my heart. that is 100% just me. I'm genuine. I guess I won't be a successful streamer then, because I removed hundreds of followers on Twitch. Andy, what do you mean you removed hundreds of followers on your Twitch? How did that happen? And why didn't you send them my way?
That. It's crazy. I expect her to break at some point. She never breaks. All right? Even when people are a little too much for her. Where is she in this
Kindness.
room? We're
You know,
supposed to be in this class.
my saying is when someone's mean to you, kill them with kindness. that has been my saying since forever ago. Like it's really easy to be mean to somebody. You know, it is. It's hard. It can be very challenging to be kind to someone who's mean to you. It is very challenging to be kind to someone who's mean to you. But that just shows how much growth you have as a person. To me, that's how I see it. I initially removed over 300 followers from my channel because they were people who never watched. Oh, damn. And I honestly didn't know you could remove followers. I learned something new. I've been learning something new every day here. You know, I did not know you could do that. I knew that you can ban people, but I did not know you can remove followers. So, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Andy. But hey, you know, sometimes it's got to get done, I guess.
Even when people are too much for her.
Fucking asshole.
So anyway, ultimately, guys, look.
Damn,
what
this
I really want you
anxiety.
to take away from this is it's all right to farm a clip, but you should be farming it as you. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't, have a burst of 1 minute of energy and then you're back to being somebody else. Be consistent. Be consistent
Yes.
in yourself. Be honest to yourself.
Be
right.
genuine. That's
We're gonna talk
the
about
key
the
from
content
there.
funnel. This is an idea of how to efficiently stream. Right now, when you guys stream, what are your strengths? Getting a couple clips. Nice. We can do better. I want you to start shifting your paradigm. A stream
Man, my throat hurts
is
right
now
now.
a
Ow.
recording session.
Right.
We're not just booting up stream to fuck off for 4 hours, get 3 clips, go home. We're not booting up stream to play a video game for 6 hours and stream, go home. That is a waste of your time. It is a less efficient use of your time. This is a recording session. What can you record in a stream? This is an example of one of my streams. This is one of my best streams. Why is it one of my
Zay, how's
best
that
streams?
chicken?
You had fun. No.
You had an event.
No, I did not have an event. The title is Games with Friends. CoffeeZilla video later.
Authentic.
Authentic? No. No, not authentic.
Video out of it.
I got a video?
A good video out of it.
Yeah, if you block someone, it automatically unfollows them from you. So I just had to manually block every account who I didn't want following anymore. No need to be sorry. I did it on purpose. No, I get it, Andy. I get it. I'm sorry that those people that followed you didn't watch you. That sucks, because you are fun. You're fun. You're funny. In fact, Dust, if you're here, can you give Andy a shout out, please? If you're not following Andy, please follow Andy. He is an amazing person. He's actually one of my very first followers when I first started streaming. No shout out, please. I don't want it. Really? Oh. All right. If you're not following Andy, don't follow him, I guess. I'm sorry, Andy. I didn't know you didn't want it. Here. Maybe we can remove it. If you want me to remove it, I think I can. Dust, can you remove the shout out? It's okay. Okay. Well, if you don't want the shout outs, I'll keep that in mind for the future, Andy, but you are a great streamer. All right. Don't let anyone tell you different.
I got multiple videos. From this one stream, it was 6 hours. There's 3 separate VODs. Those are just cut-ups, not edited.
Thank you, Dust. I appreciate it.
All right, I came prepared with segments. 3 different edited videos. God Gamer Gauntlet, it's a challenge I do. Magic Chameleon with some friends, and I reacted to a CoffeeZilla video. And then I also had a couple clips out of it. Okay? That's all from one stream. That was 6 hours. I recorded all of that. Just for your information here, I didn't put it in this slide. The streams, they made 5K. It's pretty good. Okay? All of these together, they made 25K. Okay? And you're able to get all this out of one stream if you just spend the time to plan out what you are going to do on stream. Raise your hand, and I just want to keep everyone's hand raised right now. And I want you to only put your hand down when I say, I'm basically trying to find out how many hours you stream. So everyone's hands up. Do you stream at least 1 hour? Hands up. Do you stream at least 1 hour a month? Hands up. Do you stream at least 1 hour a month? All right, this is good. Do you stream at least 10 hours? Keep your hands up if you stream at least 10 hours. All right, 50 hours. Hands up. Do you stream 50 hours? At least 50 hours.
50 hours a
If you
month.
put your hands down, you're not streaming enough. Do you stream at least 100 hours? 100 hours a month. If you stream 100 hours a month. If you put your hands down, you might not be streaming enough. Are you streaming 120 hours? Sometimes. Okay? Hands are still up. 150. My hand's down at this point. 150. All right. Some hands are still.
Is this an auction? What's happening?
160. 180. 200 hours. 220. How many hours do you stream? Can I ask you? Around
How's that
200
man
hours.
still having
Your
his
hand's
hand
still
up?
back there. 250 hours. 260? 300 hours. Is it 300 hours? Yes. That's how many hours you stream?
Not possible.
There's
Guys,
300 hours a month for streaming. What is the math to that? Because that's like, what? 24 hours. There's 24 hours in a day. Well, the man's streaming, what? 8 days, 8 full days, no sleep, no nothing? Thank you, Silver. Don't worry, you weren't one of the people I removed. I appreciate it, Andy. I would be very stunned if I came back in and be like, hey, why am my follower button not follow?
listen up. If that 300 hours is true, you're making a mistake. You're making a mistake. You said 200 hours?
I got corrected. 161.
That is still too many hours in my mind. I think you guys are streaming too much. I genuinely believe that. I think every streamer should be streaming in the sweet pocket of 100 and 150. I think that's like the perfect zone, 100 to 150, all right? Some of y'all need to do more. I've looked at your stream hours. Some of you guys aren't doing enough. I think some of you guys aren't sure if you want to be streamers. I think some of you guys are still exploring that. That's fine. But if you want to be a streamer, I think at least 100 is right. I think anything over 150 is a waste of your time. You're just being less efficient. Okay, why? Because you're not getting the value of each of these streams, right? Your 6 hours don't look like this. Your 6 hours, what can you show for? 4 Instagram clips? Okay. How much did that make?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Ludwig is wrong. 150 hours a month is crazy. No, he says he wants to do 100. I think he said 100 to 120, 150 hours is the sweet spot. I could be mistaken here. Let me double check myself. Hey, Lucario, welcome in, Lucario. How you doing? Yeah, we're learning as we go, but we're taking it with a grain of salt.
Guys, listen up. If that 300 hours is true, you're making a mistake. You're making a mistake. You said 200 hours?
I got corrected. 161.
That is still too many hours in my mind. I think you guys are streaming too much. I genuinely believe that. I think every streamer should be streaming in the sweet pocket of 100, 150. I think that's
100 to 150. Got it. Okay, so that's what it is. The pocket is 100 hours a month to 150 hours a month. That's the pocket he's talking about. I'm good. Went to my aunt's to see her new puppies. How's it going? Oh, you got to see puppies? I'm jealous. I love dogs. I love cats. I'm an animal lover, but puppies are cute. It's going good. I'm learning a lot. I feel like we're all learning as we go with this. I learned that Ludwig is a freaking monster with money, because holy crap, he showed numbers that I just can't even fathom. But yeah, no, I'm learning. I'm having fun. This is actually, for me, really educational. And I get to engage with you guys more on this, get your feedback on what you guys believe, because there are streamers in here that are doing the same things that I like to do. So yeah, I'm doing good. Although my throat still hurts from being sick. I'm talking louder than I want to, but I'm just trying to push it out. It hurts. It still hurts to swallow.
I think that's like the perfect zone, 100 to 150, all right? Some of y'all need to do more. I've looked at your stream hours. Some of you guys aren't doing enough. I think some of you guys aren't sure if you want to be streamers. I think some of you guys are still exploring that. That's fine. But if you want to be a streamer, I think at least 100 is right. I think anything over 150 is a waste of your time. You're just being less efficient. Okay, why? Because you're not getting the value of each of these streams, right? Your 6 hours don't look like this. Your 6 hours, what can you show for? 4 Instagram clips? Okay. How much did that make?
Nothing.
Exactly. All right. So we're going to do a little exercise right now. And this is an exercise you guys should be doing every single day. Let me say that again. This is homework today. You should be doing it every single day. I do it every day. I've been doing this 8 years. I think of stream ideas every fucking day. I'm the only guy who thinks of them. Other people...
I feel like this video is for you. Want to stream as a full-time job, which probably is nobody should do. Well, my goal, Andy, is to make streaming my full-time job at some point down the line. I do. I want to make this my full-time job. I don't want to do the full-time job that I currently do for my whole life. And I enjoy making people laugh. I enjoy making people smile. I enjoy communicating with you guys. It's fun. It's just great. Now, is it a problem with my anxiety? Hell yes. I'm working through it. I'm going through therapy for it. But it's something I do want to do. But I know this job, this full-time gig for streaming isn't what everybody wants to do. And that's okay. But nothing wrong with learning a little bit of tricks of the trade, right?
People have teams. I think that can be a very helpful thing. I'm a little protective over my process. That's just my personal style. On your phones or pen and paper if you prefer. This is an activity. Get them out right now. Break them out, come on. I want you guys to be writing down 3 different stream ideas. Now to make it a little more complicated, we're going to do 3 different tiers. I want you guys to come up with a $1 idea. Free. Something you can do anytime, any point. A $1,000 idea. Okay, maybe something a little more ambitious, something more planned out, whatever. And then final one, a dream idea, $100,000. Dream. Doesn't matter. I'll give you guys a few minutes. I want you guys to seriously write these down. You don't have to come up with all of them right now. Come up with at least one right now.
I have a dream. To have a dream, all right? Like, the idea of spending $100,000 on a dream right now is not even existing. But I like the things that we do now. You know, I like Let's Plays and gaming with you guys and collabing with you guys and reactions. I'm gonna start doing reaction videos with me and my buddy Sloth at some point here. Movie reactions, podcasts. We're gonna be doing a gauntlet of things because we enjoy doing it. And it doesn't cost a whole lot for us to do that. So whether the money aspect of this, I could take it or leave it.
I'll show you mine in a moment. Go ahead, right? I'll give you a few minutes.
I spent.
What did you spend?
I believe you don't have to spend a lot of money to have a good time with your friends or to be streaming. I don't think you have to spend a lot of money. You do have to spend some money though, like whether it's having a good laptop or a good computer that could support the streaming, good internet so that you don't have to have dead space and fall offs. I fear if you turn it into a job, you will no longer enjoy it. I see your fear, Andy, and I definitely agree with you. But in my mind, the way I was taught is like, if you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life. Now, am I going to be perfect in this? No. Am I going to have some days where I'm going to be like stressing out about, you know, time management and editing and thumbnails? I'm doing that now. I'm stressing about all that now, but I still enjoy having fun with you guys and with my friends, and this is pushing me in a better direction than where I was say last year. You know, I'm speaking a lot better, I'm engaging a lot more, I'm getting more out of my shell when it comes to socializing, and I enjoy that side of things more. But I do see what you're saying about losing yourself and turning it into a job and not enjoying it as much. I see it, and I completely 100% agree. If that does happen, Andy, then I'll just step back and retire for a little bit or permanently, because it's not the way I want to be. It's not it's not the way I want this channel to be at all. I want it to be fun, engaging, and, you know, not have to go out of my house all the time, you know. To be 100%.
I do good.
How many people we turn away?
Wait, so by the way,
Only like 2.
Late? Were they sad?
We came in like 12, 16. They had walked by earlier and they went to the wrong road. I like it.
That's fair. That's kind of you.
First, and she was like, all right, that's fine. What was your name? Shook my hand. I was like,
That's kind. That's kind. We're gonna go to some students. What are you writing down?
I'm trying to think about my own personal thing that I have done so I can relate to this and I can better it. So a $1 probably like go outside in New York City and just show people in New York City.
IRL?
Right, go to my post office, grab some, you know, some mailbox, come back home, show some
I'm concerned about what she's saying, because if you do something like that, and this is a concern that I've always had because I don't want to dox myself, right? No one should dox themselves. If she streams IRL in real life at a place that she lives in, let's say New York, and she does all that, she is putting herself at risk for being found out where she lives and being in a dangerous situation. There are times, videos that I've seen, that people could be really aggressive when it comes to being a fan. And you don't want that to come to your door. Just saying.
merch that people send me.
I don't think it's a terrible idea. I think it's a good idea. If you're brave enough to do that, do it. But just be safe about it. That's all I'm saying. That's a legit concern. I agree. Yes. Yeah. Well, I want all of us to be safe in a safe environment. I don't want no one to know where I live. My name is Andy. I live in Omaha, New Brunswick. No, Andy, no. Hey, that's a big place, all right? If you don't put your address in, I'm happy, all right? Don't put your address in. But no, but she's talking about going to her mailbox, PO box, whatever, and then going. Thank you, Andy. And then going back home, showing off her place. That potentially is concern and dangerous because you're bringing you're informing people where you live. That's dangerous, and I don't agree with that part. But I think it's not a bad idea to show off the sights of New York if you've never been to New York. I want to go to New York one day. I would love to. The furthest place I've ever been is Hawaii, and I got food poisoning there. And it was only for like 3 days, which really sucked. It was a 5-hour flight, and then 5-hour flight and coming back being sick. Not fun, but I still want to travel.
Yeah.
You know, I done it before. For the 1,000, I'll do like reaction videos probably. Or like I would order something from Amazon, like a hot chip I've done it.
Okay.
And just like do a bug out thing, you know?
Yeah.
And like for that, what I would do is what I did, I went to the yard.
You went to what?
I went to the Dominican Republic and I streamed.
Okay.
So I feel like
That wasn't 100K though.
100K, that would make me.
No, sorry, that would cost you.
So that would cost me, right? But if you imagine it bigger, like it's right. So
You get like a whole crew with you, maybe.
and I go somewhere else, you know? 'Cause
Like a travel stream.
Exactly.
Okay, I like it.
It's hard to think about having for this step that he's doing. And I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way. I probably am, but if you feel this way or something similar, feel free to let me know. I don't want to be alone in this, but I feel like this step here is not terrible that he's talking about. Like, you're gonna have to spend money to make better products or make better videos, to make better events and things like that. I get that, but the whole idea of me spending $100,000 of money that I don't know what to do with, even if I had that kind of money, is a little ambitious. All right, I would say the $1 to $1,000 is the sweet point here. The $100,000 thing is unrealistic in my mind right now. Like, I don't even have an idea of what I would spend $100,000 on. I don't even know what that looks like. I can't fathom something like that without physically saying it.
Not ending stream until I find 4 quarters of boxing on that.
I'm sure you guys are still mulling over your ideas. That is good. This exercise is something you should be doing again. How often? Every day. Every fucking day. All right? I want to hear a few of your ideas. What you got?
All right, so boom. I go by Larry King. I'm a cashier at a gas station. So for a $1 idea that I could do, I could just be desktop at the crib, you know what I'm saying, talk to my, my community, my people.
Okay.
I could buy like a hot chip or whatever, do that on stream, you know what I'm saying, desktop. For my $1,000 budget or, you know what I'm saying, idea I have for that, Chad, what did I say for that one? Oh, no, I got it. 24-hour stream at my gas station, you know what I'm saying, I could pay for a tent to sleep inside, like a tent or whatever, because we do have running customers.
Are you paying for production crew?
No, it's just me.
Okay.
Just me. But I'm paying for like a bunch of things that we could do in the gas station.
Yeah.
And that's my $1,000 idea.
Okay.
Now for my $100,000 idea,
The dream.
I want to do a gas-a-thon. 30 days straight to gas station, 24-hour security, 24-hour surveillance, which we do have. And I want to have mad different things going on in the gas station.
I feel like that's too repetitive. I know Ludwig is probably going to say something similar to this, but I'm going to say it my way first. I think that's too repetitive of a goal. Like the first two were good, but the repetitiveness of the same thing of, okay, you just did a 24-hour stream for the gas station for your $100,000 goal. At your $1,000 goal, at $100,000, you're going to be doing the same thing. That doesn't seem realistic to me. That doesn't seem like a good goal to have. You know, you want to go different, bigger. That's my take on that. What's your guys' thoughts on that?
I like that.
$100,000.
I like that one. All right, I just want to hear your best idea. Jason, what you got?
Oh,
best
you actually
idea.
said you liked that one. Okay. I guess I'm too critical thinking.
7 days.
Oh, yeah.
That might be closer to $500,000, but I appreciate the enthusiasm of that idea. Dad, what you got?
$100,000 idea. I'm gonna do National Geographic Part 2 in Alaska.
I like it. What you got?
I'm Philly Bean. I really love D&D and storytelling.
Sorry for shitting on something you want to do, Silver. I'll still support you the best I can, just like for the past 5 years, but I just wanted to be realistic. No, you're not. Andy, please, you're not, you haven't shat on me, you haven't done anything of the sort of that. The realistic thing of it is 100% true of what you're saying. It's not shitting on me to be honest with me. I appreciate honesty. That's the thing that I like the most about it. All right. Now, if you're telling me your point of views, your side of this of what it is, and I agree with you, you're not shitting on me, Andy. Don't apologize. And I always love the support that you bring. Never make that. Never feel like you're shitting on me. You're just giving me the facts that you see them, and that's perfectly fine. Now, if you're roasting me, or in a non-fun way, or saying that I will never make it as a full-time streamer for X, Y, and Z, whatever, then I would say, well, that hurts, because I am trying to do better. I am trying to grow, but I didn't feel like you were shitting on me at all. Just 100% right there. You're 100% fine.
So I want to do a 360 immersive D&D session with Matthew Mercer and a bunch of really fun D&D.
And the fact that I've been streaming for like 5 years, well, not really streaming for 5 years because I took that 1 year hiatus for a while due to health issues and anxiety problems and all that. I'm going to count myself as 4 years in. Maybe 3.5 if I really want to cut it down.
That's 100K? 95K on Matthew Mercer, I got you.
Yeah.
Lacey, you're excited. What you got?
$100,000 idea is the world's largest mukbang.
Pretty good idea. In the back, what you got?
Breaking into the bank and stealing 100,000 worth of change.
Wait, say that one more time.
Breaking into the bank and stealing 100,000 worth of change.
Breaking into the bank and stealing $100,000 worth of chains. Be a good stream.
I mean, that's...
All right, last one. What you got?
Casino stream, can't leave till...
I'm sure you can do it. It's just going to be really hard, and it is. It's nowhere in my mind am I thinking that streaming is easy and becoming a full-time streamer is easy. It's not. It's not easy, and I know that. But it's something that I want to pursue. It's the first thing that I really wanted to pursue in my life. When I was growing up, I'm sure everybody here at one point had this question brought up in school. What do you want to be when you grow up? I never had an answer. I really didn't. A firefighter? Hell no. I mean, you're brave, and I respect you for it, but I'm not that brave to go into a fire. Police officer? No, because I don't want to take the risk of getting shot at, which is in my mind a very valid reason not to want to be a police officer. Engineer. My thing was, when I answered that, I wanted to be like my dad. And my dad, he's a maintenance man for years. Like, he's a hard-end worker. He knows his stuff. He's very good at what he does. But my dad didn't want me to be like him. He wanted me to be different, better, in some other form. And I'm like, I don't know what I want to be then. I don't. I have no goals. I have no goals. I have no traction. And honestly, streaming became an accident, but it also became a goal for me. Something to pursue, something to do better for myself, and also to help others who could use a laugh or realistic ideas and what have you. Like, I'm not the best, obviously, at this, but I enjoy it. So, no. Yeah, I know it's going to be hard. But it's worth nothing. Nothing in life is ever worth pursuing that's easy. I know I butchered that. I know I did. What's the saying? Nothing in life worth doing is easy. I think that's correct. So I don't mind that it's hard. I just want to push as hard as I can. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm talking on my ass right now.
you double the 100,000.
Love that. Love that.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. All right, guys. These are really good ideas. Okay? But I want to talk about what makes an idea good. All right? What makes a stream idea good? I'm a little different than you guys. I'm older. I've been doing this 8 years. When I stream, I'm thinking about a YouTube video.
Here's my idea for a $100,000 video or a stream. I want to take all my friends, all my streaming friends, and we go out and do something fun. You know, whether it's going out playing kickball or something to do with like traveling to Japan and doing Japan sites and stuff like that. Because I've never been to Japan and I want to take my friends out to Japan. And maybe I'll see a fellow streamer named Mugen one day, which would be very, very nice. You know, and I think that's how I would spend my $100,000. Just streaming with my friends, you know, having fun. I don't really have a big event in mind. It's just that.
I'm not thinking about a clip. That's how people do it in modern day. I think we should all be thinking of both. I think you guys are already good at the clip. That's second nature. Let's stop thinking about it. Let's think about the thing that's more sustainable. Holding long-term viewership, making a YouTube video, being authentic. Let's work on those weak points. The clip is second nature. For me, I had to do the opposite. The YouTube video is easy. How do I get a clip? I'm 30 fucking one. I don't know what to do.
That's not all. That's your job.
It's practice. It takes time. So
That sounds fun. How do you sign up for the Japanese trip? The Japan trip? Honestly, it's a goal that I do have in my mind at some point down the line. Whether it's, you know, we have the funds through streaming that can make me be able to support that cost to do it is up in the air. But you honestly, Andy, if you wanted to join the trip with us, I'd be happy to have you. You don't even have to sign up. You'll just be coming along with us. I know for a fact I'll be taking Sloth, Z, Crazy Dave if he's down for it. I would taking you, Lucario. I'm sorry, Lucario. My brain just had a brain fart. I would take Lucario. Maple, if Maple was down to come with. But there would be like 10, 15 of us just going, you know, and having fun and engaging and, I don't know, make a time of it. I want to go there again someday anyway. I have some family there I haven't seen in 10 years. Well, Andy, you're flexing on me, but I see what you're saying. I've never been to Japan, but I would love to go. But yeah, no, if I had the funds and it would make it a reality, I would take all of you guys and we'd make it a one big event of streaming, you know? IRL streaming would be nice.
So anyway, I'm going to go through a couple of my ideas here, and then we're going to talk about what makes an idea good. This is one idea here. This is a thumbnail for it. It's called Bro v Bro. A lot of people stole this idea. It's a good fucking idea. It's basically me versus another creator, finding out who the better gamer is. We do a best of 7, competing in a variety of video games. All right, I've been doing this for years now. I know it's a good idea because Ron stole it, Jason stole it, Jinxie stole it. One note on that. When someone steals your idea, congrats, you did well.
Wait, is he encouraging us to steal ideas?
Do not be bitter about it. Do not reach out to them about it. It is okay. And here's ultimately the truth. Someone who steals an idea makes you their ceiling. They will not be bigger than you until they do shit better than you. And if all they're doing is mimicking you, then I promise you, they will never surpass you.
He's right. I do different things. I do different things too.
Next idea. This is $1,000. This is an older one. It's called an Amazon stream.
Stole that shit.
I gave my chat $1,000 And Ron is right. This is a stream that Soda Poppin did initially. OG streamer Soda Poppin. I took the idea. The only thing I twisted is I gave my chat an exact amount they could spend and then a time limit to spend it in. So there's a little bit of stress on
Chad, if I gave you $1,000 up for Amazon, would you burn me with some things? Like, I feel like giving Chad $1,000 for random things to buy is dangerous, to say the least.
chat's behalf. I've done this stream, I'm not shitting you, probably a dozen times. It works every time. I've done it for 1,000, I've done it for 10,000, I've done
About to
it
do
for
that.
30,000.
About to snatch that shit.
All I do, I give them the amount of money, I let them send me links, they vote on what they want to buy. Yes, we buy it, no, we don't. Huh? Pills? These are height pills, yeah, stand tall, growth pills. I'm now 6'3". That's that. All right, $100,000 idea. This one's a few years old. 24 hours in the wilderness. I had a whole production crew. I streamed outside for 24 hours. I had a bunch of wildlife experts come through. They helped me through it. This was a 24-hour stream production. That's where the cost came from. Okay? $100,000. Did you make money on that stream, Ludwig? Fuck no. And it's a good question. Why not? Because it costs a lot. And you don't necessarily make more. It doesn't scale that way. For me to make that much more, I'd have to have that exponential increase in viewership. I'll say maybe at the time I was averaging like 17K viewers. I think for this stream I might have had like...
Also, I just realized something. Do you guys prefer the the caps to be on? I never turned them on this entire stream, and I feel bad about that. Should those things be on so you can read what's being said instead of hearing it from the audio too? All right, well, hey, you know, we learned this is my trial run. This is my first ever reaction video of YouTube, so we learned something new. Okay, so this is on. Sorry I didn't have them on this entire time.
It's more, but it's not enough to cover all the bills. Was it worth it? What do you think?
Yes.
Why?
Because, yeah, even though it was a live stream, 24 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could get clips, YouTube, shorts, and it's like so many that you could benefit from just that.
I can do that from my home for free.
Probably on is a good idea. Who can understand what Lud is saying ever? Hey, I'm down to roast Lud, all right? Professor L. But you can't say he's not successful at what he does, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's different too.
Adapt?
I think now you have the case study of what that much money turns over for content. You know when you can spend that much money, when you should stay at the crib and spend less money, and you know it gives you an idea of where.
Yeah, was it worth it?
Around.
That's true. I think you can trial things. I think you should take risks. I also think it's okay to have lost leaders. Big ideas, big events. Maybe they don't make a lot, but they mean a lot to the people who watch you. People see the effort that you put in. If you are not doing things that are exciting to you, exciting to them, viewers slip away. There's a lot of competition out there. There's a stat I heard year over year, all right? Your viewers will change. So maybe if you have 1,000 viewers this year, if you have 1,000 viewers next year, 50% of those people will be different. Damn. That's the turnover. 50% of those people will be different. It's not the same people coming in. You don't have this static pool. People got lives. People get older. People stop watching streams when they get 30. They got a family and shit. All right?
Yeah, you won't stop watching me, right? Right? We're gonna be doing this till I'm 90, okay?
So sometimes these lost leaders can also bring in those new viewers. They can help recycle the people who are eventually gonna leave. I got one more for y'all. This one is $1 million. This is Streamer Games.
Oops, I gotta turn on the time machine to go back and stop watching. No, Lucario, no! Don't leave me!
All right? And there's a follow-up to your question. Okay, is it worth it? Streamer Games, year 1, guess what it did? It lost money. Streamer Games, year 2, guess what it did? About broke even. Streamer Games, year 3, guess what it's gonna do? It's gonna make money.
Yeah.
Alright, the more often you do an event, the better you will get at doing it for cheaper. Also, the better it will perform, right? People know about the event now. The streamer you hyped this year, how long did Kai spend hyping this up? 2 weeks, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe? When did y'all find out when you're gonna fly in? A week ago?
Yeah.
Right? But why did y'all come? Because you knew what streamer you was. Alright, you knew the opportunity that it was because it's already proved.
While he's good at encouraging Mingo to drink and then not take responsibility for it, haha, I did enjoy his chess boxing event a few years back. I know nothing about Ludwig. As a person, as a streamer, as nothing. I only know him from a couple of clips from here and there, but I don't know him as a person and a streamer. So I'm learning more things about him as you guys tell me. So yeah, this is the idea from a show like Shark Tank. How much are you investing in your company, and what's the 5-year money trajectory? I don't think that far ahead. That's my problem. I really don't. But there are some things here. You should lose money at first and turn it into further growth. That part I do get. Because I have lost money in my setup. I have lost money in my PC. I've lost money in everything that I invested in. I've lost money in my VTube model. Real talk. Like I have. It is what it is. You gotta spend money to make money. That's always been a thing, right? It hurts. It hurts a lot, but you know, that's the nature of the game.
Prove it. So doing things multiple times is a good thing. You can't hammer it home, right? You don't want to be the 50th season of The Simpsons. You gotta try some new shit, but if something works, do it again. This is what you should be doing as a YouTuber, as a streamer, whatever. You are throwing shit at the wall. Something clicks, we're gonna do it again. Don't typecast yourself though. Alright? Don't be like one of those people on TikTok, they got one bit, they do it in perpetuity, and then that's all they ever are. You know, you should explore new avenues, but if something works, keep doing it.
Are you back, Lucario? This video, these episodes are going to be uploaded to YouTube as well. I got to make the thumbnail and all that, but I will make it a thing just so that if you miss something that I said, you'll have it up there at some point too. So don't worry, you won't miss anything. But for you, Lucario, I will say this: I have lost money starting streaming. I've lost money in my setup, in my PC, in my VTube model, in a lot of other things that I didn't know what I was doing. All right, I have lost money, but that I did that as an investment into growth, right? So you hit the nail on the head for me. Does it hurt? Hell yes, it hurts.
All right, next up. Christmas. All right, guys, this is something that I've thought about a lot, that helps me a lot, that maybe will help some of you. Do you guys remember being at school? For some of you, it's not that long ago. And you're fucking sick of school, but Christmas is around the corner. And that's exciting. That brings you there, pulls you, it literally pulls you through the last week, month of school, whatever, because you're excited to get to Christmas, okay? As a creator myself, I can get very tired of the monotony. I have a strict schedule I adhere to. I go live X amount of days. I farm XYZ YouTube videos. You do that for 8 years, it gets boring. So what keeps me going is Christmas. I make myself a Christmas. For me, personally, it is a big event. Something I'm really excited to do. I have Streamer Games in 2 weeks. I'm excited to do that. So I know, okay, I gotta get all my ducks in a row. Gotta get my YouTube
gotta be
videos out, gotta
interested in
get my
Christmas,
streams out,
I'm
I
not
got
gonna
Christmas
lie.
coming up. All right, first part of the year, I do this event called Tip to Tip, a motorcycle around the world, my friend Michael Reeves. That is Christmas, I'm so excited to do that. But I know I gotta do my work, okay, before, to get to that. Make yourself a Christmas. It can be whatever. Something you're excited to do. Maybe it is a big streamed event. Maybe it is a YouTube video recording. Maybe it's a vacation. That's fine. But make yourself a Christmas so that you can look forward to, you can get through the day-to-day of life. Next up. And this is the number one lesson. This is something I can't teach you. I can't tell you the playbook for how to be successful exiting Streamer U. Because if I did, you would all use it and it wouldn't be successful. Someone here is going to rise above the rest. Someone here is going to offer viewers something unique that other people aren't offering.
I don't know
I'm
what
a
that
small
is.
streamer making a cozy environment. Okay.
The only different
I've
thing
seen
that I can provide is myself.
Maybe that's fine. Maybe you're happy with that.
I'm
That's
different.
not going to be the
I'm
person
different
who's the
from
number one
everybody.
streamer come out of here. I'm loud. I like being the center of attention. Okay. We have enough of that. You are not going to be the number one streamer coming out of here. So what are you doing to be different? What are you doing that people are drawn to? This is tough. This is intrinsic. This is personal. I cannot tell you what it is. But ultimately, whoever is successful will do this. Dean Sinat.
I'm just here to look around.
Guys, we have about 5 minutes left in class. I appreciate you all being very attentive. At this point, I will open it up. Does anyone have any questions for me? This is the last time that we will be meeting. So if you have anything for me, let's get it out now. Hands up. What you got?
When's the time that you've almost quit streaming or content creation?
It's a good question. What's the time I almost quit streaming? It was early in my career. I was a part-time employee at a vape company. I was head of marketing. I didn't smoke vapes. I lied on my resume. After, I would go home, I would stream. Work stream is a lot. But I really love streaming. Here's the crazy thing. I had the best stream I had ever had. I averaged 1,000 viewers. The next day, I almost quit. Because I knew the number that would show up would be smaller. And that ate at me. I lied down in my closet
I get
for
that.
4 hours instead of going live that day. This is something that you guys might deal with. Okay, maybe it's imposter syndrome, maybe it is just paralyzation. Okay? Here's what I realized. Streaming is an impermanent thing. What you did last stream doesn't fucking matter. You know what people care about is the next stream. And you know what you want people to care about? You. Okay? So if the last stream was shit, who cares?
I want you all to care about me. but I see what he's. I know exactly what he's saying. Maybe not to the level of 1,000 viewers of at one point and then it dropping off. I had an average of like 5 viewers at one point in one of my streams, and I got the results back on that. And then the next stream that I had, it was like 2 viewers, 1 viewer, and it crushed me. All right, like I feel like I was making progress, and then it just went, you know. And that the obviously the scale is different. The scale of knowing that 1,000 viewers is going to be even lower than when your next stream, but it's the same principle in mind. It's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow, and you gotta swallow it. Yeah, every day is different. There is no such thing as a consistent number of viewers that you're gonna get. You're gonna have some highs, you're gonna have some lows, and those lows hit hard, especially when you succeed, or feel like you're succeeding. You know, Lucario is also a streamer. If you're not following Lucario, follow him, please. A very, very honest and good person as a person in general, and a great streamer. Plays old school games like Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, one of my favorite games. Taught me how to beat it. Him and Crazy Dave both taught me how to beat it, that game. Hi, you're still alive? Yeah, I'm still alive, Zay Zay. I'm still alive. You left me? Who told you could leave me, Zay Zay? You hit that follow button, you stay. That's good. Shit, I don't want 1,000 people watching me. My anxiety will never let me allow, at least currently, the idea of 1,000 people watching me. 100%. The goal, that is the goal. But my anxiety as a person, damn, that's scary. And that's the main reason why I keep my viewer count off. I don't want to know who's watching or how many people are watching me. That's why I'm so stunned that Zay Zay here just says, hi, you're still alive. Well, what you left me? Sorry, I had to eat. I will never leave you. Thank you, Zay Zay. And you can eat while you're watching me. What do you mean? Put me on your big screen TV. I'm kidding, of course. Zay Zay, you're perfectly fine. But it is the reality of it, you know? It's scary. Do you think Ludwig's class here is a $1 idea, $1,000 idea, or $100,000 idea? So, in my mind, this is a $100,000 idea for this class, and it's not even Ludwig that's paying for this, from what I understand. It is another streamer that's bigger than Ludwig that is paying for this school, university, whatever the hell you want to call it, to bring in more streamers, to help educate more streamers of doing better and whatnot. It's not just Ludwig that's here. Apparently, Valkyrie has classes as well. Yeah. Kai is the one that paid for all this to happen, which is insane to think about, and it's definitely worth more than $100,000 because it's in the UK. That means that he had to fly people out to set this up, and he had to get a staff going and all that. That's crazy. Yeah, no, definitely. So far, and I'm down. If you guys are down to watch more of this in the future, like not just with Ludwig, but also what Valkyrie's classes were about, I will find the videos and we can do reactions. We can learn. And I'm down to do it. Like next year, I'm hoping that they bring Queso in. I'm hoping that Queso becomes a professor, because Queso to me is the most, at least recently, most authentic streamer that I've heard about and watched and enjoyed, and basically just, you know, just a real down-to-earth dude that I really need. Sure, I'm here for the your friend Andy roast Ludwig live podcast. Hey, if you guys want to roast Ludwig, I'm here to roast with him. I don't know him from Adam, but it sounds like he could be a bit of a dick. and I hope I don't get sued for saying that, but you know, I don't know. I heard he's engaged to a bad bitch, which is great. I'm happy for him. He's very successful. Great. I'm happy for him. You know, apparently he's done some wrongs. I do not know. But I do know that you can learn from just about anybody if you're willing to listen. And don't let your ego get the best of you. That's all I'm saying. Now, am I going to take everything that Ludwig said in this stream to heart, like word for word, perfectly? No. No, and I don't think anybody should either. It's more of you're getting some educational background of how he became successful and what can you do to apply it for yourself without changing who you are as a person. And I'm not going to change myself for anybody. I'm me. I'm the way I am, the when I wake up to when I go to bed, anxiety and everything in between. So, yeah.
If the last stream was the greatest stream that ever happened, who cares? Stream review's going great. You know they're gonna say on Twitter in a month about Kai if he doesn't go live? When's the next stream, Kai? Spark up. We want to see something. What you got for us? They don't care that he put in all this work anymore. What's next? And so that's what pushed me.
We spoke about clips going viral and how to like
How to convert them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, like. Well, speaking
What are
of
you confused about it?
how can you convert it? Like, what exactly do you have to do, like, to convert them? Oh, there's, like, nothing that you can really do.
So, again,
I struggle with this as well. I've been putting a lot of more effort into my short clips on both YouTube and TikTok. And I have been struggling of gaining followers and gaining views and traction. But that also could just mean because it's so new and I'm being beaten down by the algorithms that it is. But it is something that I am struggling with too. So I am going to try to see what he says and what I could do differently. I don't know.
the way to convert those people from clips to long-form viewers is to be authentically you, and the you that they see in the clip is the you that they get when they watch the stream.
Okay, so
if there's a big
just the same.
disparity, if you're acting, crazier, more energetic in the clip, and then in the stream, you're like, all right, Chad, what are we doing? Should we get lunch or something? What's Jason doing?
What?
That's not. No one's happy. That's nothing, right? That's boring, and they're gonna come and they're gonna see that. But if you're authentically you, maybe you are someone who's really engaged in conversation, really passionate about learning, really passionate about whatever, okay? Then that's what you get to show people in these clips. All right? The other thing is I would also start streaming with the idea, the content funnel, of getting a YouTube video out of it. Of trying to think of these long form outputs, not just streaming for 4 hours and getting 3 Instagram clips. Who cares? Let's get 3 Instagram clips and a YouTube video. We can do both.
Here, that young man with the braids.
Yeah.
His name is Gio. Yeah, he was passing notes.
Gio, you're passing notes in
If you
class?
want to read it out loud to everybody, you can.
You not what I'm on, Mud. Let's slide. Dean Kai, what's that mean?
What is that? What?
Not what I'm on, Mud. What is it?
Because I wrote that. No. This.
My thoughts are in this era where everything is about scrolling. I don't want to contribute to that unhealthy behavior. I completely agree. I want, I don't know if there's a saying that still goes around like this, but touch grass. Don't let the phone and the computer take over your whole life. I 100% agree, Andy. 100%. Nothing wrong with that. Live life, have fun, and maybe what you do in having fun is on the screen. I don't know, but do what you love and love what you do. Yes, I think we can all agree on that. And I don't want to be toxic. That's the thing. I don't want to be toxic. It seems like such an easy thing to say, but it's really, and this in the world of Twitch and the world of streaming and all that. It's toxic out here. It really is. Yes. The hard part is that pumping out all these clips and YouTube videos actually contributes to that. 100%. 100%. And that's why I give myself days off, so I can still do the things that I want to do aside from streaming, and just enjoy life a little bit. Go out, go for a walk. I'm trying to do better at my health because I have heart palpitations constantly and it sucks. And I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to eat better. I'm trying to be a better version of myself. But I'm not going to try to change my personality in any way, because honestly, I wouldn't have such good friends like you guys if I was, like Ludwig, apparently.
This is his note. Oh.
And he said,
He wrote that? Okay,
give me that note right now. Give me that note right now. Give me that note. You already showed it.
Oh.
Dean Sinats, let's go.
Is she eating
Either
the
spit it out
note?
or Dean Sinats. You get to pick. All right, give it here.
That's gross. Oh, what? The hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer.
Crash out Geo. That's it. It says crash out Geo. What a waste. Damn, my fingers.
Hand sanitizer.
What's up? Oh, I got some right here. All right, guys, we got a couple more minutes. Any more questions?
Am I hurt? You might be
For someone around the 200 to 300 viewer range, do you think it's better to stream less hours and more so focus on planning, you know what I mean?
For someone in the 200 to 300 viewer range, is it worth it to stream less hours? What do you think?
Less hours and
I was probably in the minority, but I was actually in favor of the TikTok ban in the U.S. just because I think it's not good for us to, as a society. But I guess there's tons of alternatives, anyways. Well, I 100% agree with what you're saying, Andy. I think that we do spend a lot more time on our phones and our computers and not enough time in life and with our families and with our friends, having fun, going camping. I 100% agree that that is a thing that we as a society need to work on ourselves. I don't think banning something like TikTok would just create another avenue for another company to take over for that particular thing. I think we as individuals need to take in mind of our own lives, take control of it, and not give TikTok such power for ourselves. That's how I see it. I don't know if I'm right. Again, I'm probably, I can just see my viewers just go on this, but it's the truth. It's the reality of it. I want to make this my full-time job. I do. But do I want everybody to be on their phones and on their computers for the majority of that? No. I want you to live your life and enjoy and have fun. Go to a play, go to the movies, go do something outside, be constructive. Not deconstructive. Don't destroy your life because you only got one, and live your life to the best that you can.
And more or longer hours, and like is it better to all right, I'm gonna do like an 8-hour stream, I have one segment, and then the rest I'm gonna just abolish? Or do you think I should only stream, and then once I have no planned content, end my stream, done?
Are you trying to get?
But what if my life is watching your content? If your life is watching my content, Lucario, then I'm here for you and I support you. I just don't want you to be stuck in it. You have your life, you have your friends, you have your family. You should enjoy those things too. I don't want you to enjoy my content. If you're enjoying my content, I'm happy. That is the goal at the end of the day as being a full-time streamer, right? But don't take away your life for it. Your life is important just as much as anybody else's, and you should deserve to have fun with it. Whether that's going to Las Vegas and losing your money, I don't know, but but you should always have fun with your life and not be on the screen so long. That's why I only do 4 to 5 hour streams. It's I don't want to. It hurts my eyes, really.
Get rich in short term or long term? Do you want to make?
I feel I want long term.
Do you want thousands more, or do you want to make maybe hundreds of thousands of more over 5 years? Okay, so then let's think of your future, right? So when you say I do a stream and I plan one segment that's a YouTube video, and then what?
That's another question I hate to answer, especially when you're at the job office and you're getting interviews. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Hell, I don't even know where I see myself in a year from now, let alone 5 years. I live my life day to day. It's is it a consistent thing? No, but life isn't supposed to be restricted that way. You know what I mean? I sure asked that question at work. Yeah, no, it's a question that it's hit me a few times at school, at work, at job interviews. I was asked that question so many times, and I'm like, do I really have to give an answer to this? 5 years from now, who knows, right? Who knows what's going to happen in 5 years from now? What I do know is that the goals that I want to do are in the present, and they're going to be in the present as far as I go. That's it. Where I want to be in 5 years is different from where I'm going to be in 5 years.
But what's the other 6 hours?
Just whatever happens, abolishing.
Okay, you're abolishing. That's cool. What's the point of that? You're making more money because you run more ads, you get more subs. But what does that turn into? Nothing. Poof, it's gone. There's not a YouTube video out of it. The VOD's maybe not that noteworthy. What is the point of that? You could stream every minute of your life and you'll make more money. And that's the issue with streaming, right? You can always think, oh, I could stream more. It's true. You could make more money. If you went live 1 more hour, you make an hour's worth more of money, okay? But
I can't stream any longer than 4 hours because I'm already sweating like I nobody's business in these headsets right now, and my room is hot. All right. My computer is a generating heater. All right, that's why I highly recommend if you're going to be a streamer or just streaming generally for fun, have yourself a good AC, have yourself a good airflow, because damn is it boiling in here.
if you take the time to ideate, if you take the time to elevate what you are doing on the stream, then your streams
What is that man
long-term
doing?
make more. I showed you that graph, all right, of my stream. It made $5,500, and I told you.
Oh, he's just
the
getting
other
somebody to
streams
train.
made
I thought he was gonna do something
YouTubers made
alone.
25,000. I didn't make that 25 instantly. They had to be edited. They had to be posted. It took time. It also took the time to come up with the ideas. That made more overall. I would have made more if instead of streaming 6 hours, I streamed 10 hours, and I played more Mecha Chameleon. But that wouldn't have net much, right? It's less efficient. You are not being efficient with your time. Guys, speaking of time, we are at time. All right, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Hey, you're the greatest. That was good.